All right, from the 2014 Math Grade 8 SOL test, we have a multiple choice question, and here are the directions for this question. It says a box contains 9 new light bulbs and 6 used light bulbs. So let me go ahead and draw a nice big box here. So here, whoa, Nelly, sorry about that, everybody. Here is my big box. Okay, and in the box we have 9 new light bulbs. So my new light bulbs I'm gonna draw with a yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna draw them yellow. So here's one light bulb, and here's a second one. These look like light bulbs. How about that? Is that better? There's 4 of them. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that was bad. 8. Got 9 new light bulbs, and then I have 6 used light bulbs. I'm going to draw the used ones gray because they kind of look duller, okay? So I have one gray one, and then I have another gray one, and I have another gray one, another gray one. That's 4, right? One more gray one makes 5, and one more makes 6. So those are my light bulbs that are in my box. So Meredith comes along, and she's randomly selecting 2 light bulbs from the box without replacement. That is very important. We recognize that. That's without replacement, meaning she will draw one bulb, and then she will draw a second bulb. And then second draw, she won't have as many bulbs in there, right? Because she took one out on the first pull. So that's a key piece to this problem. And our job is to find what the probability of Meredith selecting new light bulb than used light bulb. All right, well, let's take a look at what we have here. We have 9 new ones, and we have 6 used one for a grand total of 15 in the box altogether. So we want to find the probability first of drawing a new light bulb. So there are 9 of them out of 15 altogether, so that is a 9 out of 15 probability. Now, let's say that she drew a new light bulb, leaving us with only 14 bulbs left in the box because she took one of these out. She took that one right there. So now we only have 8 new ones and 6 old ones. And then the problem continues to ask, she then drew a used bulb. So to draw a used bulb, there are 6 out of 14. There's only 14 left. So the probability of drawing a used one would be 6 out of 14. All right. So these are 2 separate events. So to find the probability of her first drawing a new bulb and then drawing a used bulb without replacement is the product of these 2 probabilities. So we need to multiply these 2 together. So I multiply 9 times 6, and I multiply 15 times 14. Before I do that, you guys, I'm going to simplify what I have here. I'm going to simplify this expression a little bit. I notice 9 over 15, 3 is a factor of both of those. So I can simplify this by dividing the 9 by 3, turning it into a 3, and dividing the 15 by 3, turning it into a 5. And then I can simplify the 6 and the 14, because 2 are factors for both of those. So 2 goes into 6 3 times, and 2 goes into 14 7 times. Now my math is a little bit easier to deal with. And when I multiply my numerators, they're smaller numbers, and my numerators smaller numbers. So I don't have the big numbers to deal with. So 3 times 3, remember when we're multiplying our fractions, we just multiply the top and multiply the bottom. And then 5 times 7 gives me 35. And since 9 and 35 have no common factors, my fraction is in simplest form. So the answer D. Now there are lots of places to go wrong in a problem like this, and I'd say the most common one is if you try and solve this by using replacement. If you were using replacement, and I'm going to do this in a different color, then the probability of getting a new bulb on the first draw would be 9 and 15. And then the probability of getting a used bulb on the second draw would be 6 in 15. Not 14, but we have 15 because we put it back in. We replaced it. So to simplify this again would simplify 3 over 5. This would simplify because 3 would go into both of these. 3 goes into 6 twice, and it goes into 15 5 times. This one would simplify to 6 over 25, and notice 6 over 25 is one of the answers. It is the wrong answer, but it is one of the answers, and it's one of the answers because they're anticipating you will use replacement. But we are talking about no replacement, without replacement. So that's probably the most common mistake students will make. Now, other common mistakes are simply when you're trying to simplify your fraction, you just simplify it wrong. When you are multiplying your fractions, you multiply them wrong. So there's lots of possible ways things can go wrong in here. You have to definitely practice how you find the probability of two different independent events. And to do that, we multiply the probability of each. All right, everybody, I hope this helped you determine how to solve the probability of two different events. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.